It looks like I'm going on a real one.
They might be sitting in a hospital, but these children feel like they're on a thrilling ride.
Yippee!
You know, it's an unimaginable gift for a sick child whose days and nights are spent in the hospital. For just a moment, they can forget how they feel.
Yeah, our Kimberly Gill shows us how a video game school in Ann Arbor is helping children go on quite an adventure, even as they stay at the hospital.
The ultimate goal of programs like this, to give children in the hospital a chance to feel normal, let them forget that they're sick, even just for a short while.
So tell me if it's too tight or if it's comfortable or not, okay?
5-year-old Brenley has AML leukemia, but today she's not thinking about how sick she is.
This is fun!
That's because she's riding a roller coaster for the very first time.
It looks like I'm going on a real one.
The goggles and headphones make it possible to experience anything, anywhere through the power of virtual reality. So that means kids like Brenley and her little friend Michaela, whose cancer is in remission,
Look down. What's down there?
Grass.
can go on an adventure without ever leaving the hospital.
What'd you think?
Good.
Good? What was your favorite part?
Going loop-de-loop.
Parents get joy from seeing the kids' reaction.
It makes me feel great. It makes me feel great that, she can still, feel and live like, a normal kid like she was before.
A local game developing company called Game Start helped bring this opportunity to kids at CS Mott Children's Hospital in Ann Arbor. Their mission is to not only take the kids' minds off being sick, but also to teach them what it takes to make a video game.
What they were originally doing here was teaching kids how to program their own video games. So they were going bedside with each of our kids and teaching them how to make their own games using simple code and graphic design.
But one day the folks from Game Start brought in the Oculus Rift, and it didn't take long to see how this apparatus changed the kids' entire hospital experience.
Oh my God!
This is YouTube video from some of the other kids' experience.
Regular chair, it just feels like you're on a ride.
They're usually really enthusiastic about it. I mean, when you put the headset on, you really do feel like you're in a different space, right? It tricks your brain in a certain way that it feels like you're outside. It feels like you're in a new environment.
This is the coolest thing I've ever done in my life.
And it's not just the younger patients who love it.
This is like, it's so realistic that it's kind of unbelievable that this is even possible.
18-year-old Taryn Sova suffers from an illness that causes chronic pain.
I do not think of going on a roller coaster when I go to the hospital because you normally have like IVs in and stuff like that. So if you're able to have IVs in and go on a roller coaster ride, I think that's pretty amazing.
Oh. And Daniel Love is 14. His cancer has relapsed for a third time.
I was thinking it wasn't going to be that realistic.
The Oculus Rift distracts him from the 7 years he's spent in and out of the hospital.
All because this one little device just changed their entire day and their entire experience of the hospital. Something that could have been a very negative experience that would have a negative impact for them for their entire lives is now one of the most positive things they've ever done.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Game Start wants to do more than give these children this virtual reality experience. They're actually teaching them what goes into making video games. For more information on what they do, head to the community page of clickondetroit.com. I'm Kimberly Gill, back to you.
Well, from all the reactions, we know it was a hit, but I was waiting for somebody to say, okay, I'm going to do it again.
Can we go get back on?
All right,
Those kids are going through so much. Yeah, that's great.